morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Buzz. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. I've been busy in my other life, and I do other things as well other than just trade stocks, and I have not had a chance to actually get down and make a couple videos for you guys. But I do want to go over a few things that I've traded while I was away from making videos. And if you guys remember back on my last video, May 7th, which would be this day right here, on the daily chart, I recommended to get into ALF, ALF, which is a facial recognition company. It was back trading right around the $3 range when I sent that out to everybody on the 7th. You can go back to my video and take a look at that. But you can see it kind of moved sideways, and then we just took off rocket ship here. We hit up the $20.75, and I actually think there's more in this. I'm holding a very large position on this one, and up considerably, as you can see. There are no options on this, so this one I did actually buy the physical stock. But just wanted to let you guys know. Hopefully you guys listened to the video on May 7th and jumped in on it. I know it was a little bit of a wait, but it did pay off and is paying off. So that being put aside, the other trade that I worked on, there's a couple of them that I got into. SGRY was one. I sent this out to a couple of people that I have a group chat with, and this one was setting up very nice. You can see here on the 130-minute chart, you can see this nice squeeze down here, and also on the 190-minute chart, you can see a nice squeeze. Zooming in here, this squeeze is not fired yet. The 130-minute chart did fire long, and you can see on the daily chart we've got a really nice bull flag. I sent this out right here when it was in the buy zone to go ahead and jump in, and then Friday, so we bought on Wednesday, sold on Friday, 48 hours, and the 260% win on SGRY. So actually, this 195-minute chart has not even fired yet, and if it does dip back down into the buy zone here, I will probably go ahead and re-enter this trade at a small entry position and see if we can maybe take this one up for a ride. It did peak, pull back on the 130-minute chart. It is in the buy zone almost right now, but I wanted to pull back a little bit more before I think about re-entering this trade. So that was one of them. The other one I sent out, I did not personally trade this one. I felt like I missed this move. The same thing on Wednesday. It was just out of, let me get out of here. On Wednesday, it was just out of the buy zone, so I did not buy this, but it was a nice setup. You can see the squeezes here on the 195, 130-minute chart, and the daily still has a squeeze. And the only thing is here, there's some dividends coming out, which is not that big of a deal, but I do see NOG taking off a little bit more. I do not have a target on this one because it's basically above the recent high already. So this one might go ahead and pull back a little bit and consolidate. We'll see. I did not get into that trade though. Let's see. So that's really, just not going to go over everything that everything that I traded in the last month that I have not made videos. But let's get into a new scan and setup for today. What I like today, TWNK, which is Hostess. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull that up. It's not the ideal picture perfect chart. It's a bit sloppy here, but it is starting to set up. We've got a nice squeeze on the 78-minute chart here. It is starting to consolidate nicely. The 130-minute chart, it did start to break out a little bit, but it's still around the buy zone. Let's see if it pulls back on the daily and gets back into the buy zone. Maybe you'll scoop some up. And Hostess here has a squeeze on all four of the time frames. So this is something that I would definitely look at if this gets down into the $16 range or close to the low 16s, look at buying some options on this one. I would give yourself at least 3 weeks on your options expirations, maybe a month, or just to give yourself enough time for all these squeezes to fire. Let's see. Let's go back to the other one I liked was SUPN. And yeah, so I like SUPN. We have a squeeze on the 130-minute chart, a squeeze on the 195-minute chart. I do like this setup. It's just starting to consolidate. It's probably going to consolidate a little bit more, pull back. So I'm watching this one. I don't know where I'll get in, but I'll wait. Obviously, I'm going to wait before wait until it gets between the 8-day and the 21-day EMA before I even purchase anything. But it's very close, and I anticipate it's going to pull back a little bit more. And if it does, that's my opportunity to get in. So SUPN would be the next one on the list. There's not a lot on the scanner right now that's setting up. RH. Let's see. Let's take a look at RH. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's getting ready to possibly set up on the smaller time frame here on the 78-minute chart, but it's pretty sloppy. I'm going to skip that one as well. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I went over. Did I just go over the SGRY with you guys? But if I didn't, SGRY was one that I traded, and that one, it was like a 260% win. Let's see. Let's go back to the first page. Yeah, I didn't see anything really that jumped out at me. So, like you have days like this, so you're just going to don't get greedy, don't force a trade. We'll sit back, we'll see what tomorrow brings us. And if you really wanted to look this, we could lower the short float to like 10%. If you really wanted to trade something, but I try not to force anything. Let's see. Even at 10%, let's see what comes up. It's really not a lot on the first page. Nothing on the second. ECPG is getting somewhat of a setup. Don't really like it too much. MCS might be setting up. We'll see. I'll keep my eye on that one. Like I said, it's not really textbook, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see much other than the ones we went over. Yeah, so that's really all I have today. I mean, there's not a whole lot. I'll make another video for you guys hopefully tomorrow, and I'll just keep looking to see what comes up. But as of right now, maybe you can get into RH, maybe you can get into SUPN or TWNK. Those are really the only ones I see. TWNK looks the best to me right now, but it does need to pull back. It had a big day on Friday. Let's see if it pulls back a little bit more. And I shouldn't say a big day. It's not moving a lot. I mean, we're talking like 20, 30 cents. But if this gets back down to the low 16s, I think this can get up and make a new high above 17.25. So, look at a price target of at least 17 and a quarter. If you can get in around 16, you get $1.25 move if you pick your right options out. But yeah, definitely give yourself enough time. There's squeezes on all these time frames. So, yeah, good luck today, guys. All right, have a good one.